Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be discussing finding a running count in the game Blackjack. The running count is actually really important. We're going to give some examples as well today, but the running count will basically determine the true count, and that true count is going to determine your bet size. But first, you have to learn what a running count is. So, basically a running count, you have a +1 for any of the cards on the far left. You have a 0 for any of the cards in the middle, 7, 8, or 9. And lastly, you're going to have a -1 if you land a high card. So for every card dealt, you have to give it an assigned value.
Pretend you're working on a number line and you start on 0. Now the count's -1. Now the count's back to 0. Now the count's +1. Now it's +1 again. Now we have a +2 count. Now, for every low card we see, we're going to add another count. So there's a +3, there's another low card, so we have a +4, another low card, +5, another one, +6. Dealer's going to have to hit again. And now we're at +7. Okay, so now for an example where we count a deck of cards. Interestingly enough, when you count a deck of cards, it should end on a 0 count, running count that is, and even a true count technically speaking. However, in this video, we're only referring to the running count. So check this out.
Okay guys, so we know each value per card. Well, each card has, so we know each card has an assigned value. A 0 for a 7 through 9, a +1 for a 2 through 6, and a -1 for an ace or 10. So let's pick a card here. The count always starts on 0, so I'm going to put this card to the side for right now. However, we'll call it at the end of the video what it is. Okay, so for the reference here, let's go ahead and count through this here. So 7, 8, and 9. That's a 0 count, so the count's going to stay 0. This is a high card, so now we're going to say -1. Another high card, -2. Low card, so our count's a -2. Now we got to get a number back because this is a low card, so our count's only -1. Act like it's a number chart almost. 7, 8, and 9, we'll keep it -1. Keep it -1. This is a high card, so we're going back to -2. -2, because 7 through 9 is 0. And then we got a -1, 0. -1, 0. +1, +2, +1, 0. -1, 0. +1, 0, -1, -2, -3, -4, -3, -2, -1, -2, -3, -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, +1, 0, -1, 0, +1, 0, -1, 0, -1, 0. Alright, so our count is 0 with 1 card remaining here. So this card has to be a 0 card. So it has to be a 7, 8, or 9, otherwise we counted all of this wrong. Hopefully that's not the case. So I'm going to say this is a 7, 8, or 9 here. Let's see what happens. There it is, that's the 9. So you have just successfully counted one deck of cards because the count after counting a deck of cards stays 0.
Alright guys, so now let's go ahead and do another example here. So dealer is going to deal some cards. We're just going to count it. So we got a +1, we got a +2. Dealer's face down. There's a +3. There's a +2. +1, +2, +3, +4, +5. All right, not bad. Now the next guy's going to hit +6. The dealer's going to flip +5. The final count for this hand is +5. All right, guys, so we got one more quick example here before I wrap things up on this video. So basically, you can also cross-cancel cards out. Take a look at this. Well, that's we got some cards coming in now. So right there, an ace and a 5, that cancels to a 0. We have a +1 and a -1 there. Where the next hand we have a +2, and then the next hand we have a +1. All right, but then dealer starts adding on cards. So the first hand was a +1. The next hand's a +3. The dealer, so that makes it a +4 total already. And then the dealer is throwing a bunch of low cards up here. +5, +6, +7, +8, +9. That final count's +9. We just grouped a bunch of cards together and we got the same count. It's pretty good to group cards when at the tables. Alright guys, so basically that's going to sum up the video for today of finding a running count. If you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to drop a sub. Otherwise, I will see you all next time. If you do have any questions though, feel free to leave a comment. But thanks for tuning in and have a great rest of your evening. Thank you. Bye-bye.